Hey everyone, it's your guy Waddles here, welcome. Today I have not one but two tutorials for you. In this video I'll be showing you how to make a semi-automatic, simple cow crusher farm. Both of the designs that I'll be showcasing in this video function off of the exact same mechanic. But with that being said, there are a few minor differences between the two. These designs are 1.14 and up friendly. With this built in your world, in a short amount of time, you should find yourself loaded with beef and leather. That means tons of great eats and a lot of bookcases. If you're a Bedrock player, I have bad news for you. These designs are meant for Java Edition. You can build these on Bedrock Edition, but I have experienced quite a bit of issues with these farms on that version. If you're a Bedrock player and you're looking for a tutorial, check the top right now. There's a better tutorial for you. So as always, if you like this video, if it helps you out, drop a like, hit that subscribe button, turn the bell on so you get notified, and then check the description. Look at all of my cool links, click on a few. Now, let's get into the materials that you'll need. So as I mentioned, there are two tutorials in this video. That means two separate sets of materials. There is set 1 on the top and set 2 on the bottom. In the middle you'll find a bit of common supplies which we'll start with. You don't need cow spawn eggs, but you will need cows. I recommend starting with 2 cows. You will be working your way up to 24 cows inside of your farm eventually, and that means you'll need a decent wheat supply as well. Now design 1, or the top set of materials, is the cheaper design and the design that I recommend. This is the design that I'm using in my guide world. The bottom design is a little bit more costly and, in my opinion, a little less good, but there's no standing water with this design, so there's that. The building blocks can be anything from wood to cobblestone to stone bricks to bricks, anything, and the same exact thing goes for the staircases in each design. So gather up your materials and then we're ready to start moving on to the building step. There'll be some timestamps in the description. First, we'll be building the cheaper design and the design that I recommend. Start by finding a spot in your world for this farm. That could be anywhere. Then, after finding your spot, dig 2 blocks down and then 2 blocks down again, so you have something that looks like this. Now, at the front of the trench you created, place a chest. Behind the chest and going into the chest, place a hopper. Make sure that hopper goes into your chest. Now after that, we'll need an upside down staircase directly above your chest, and then we'll need to fill in some blocks all the way around the hopper too high. Place another solid block on top of your staircase. After creating this boxed in hopper looking thing, go ahead and back up and make sure you can actually see your chest. You should be able to open it. If you can, that's good. Place a water source down in the bottom, just like that, right above the hopper. And then finally, we'll need a fence right above this farm after we get the cows in. So hold off on the fence for now. We'll talk about getting cows in a moment. Now design number 2, the older design, the design that's a little more expensive, but the design that doesn't have standing water and bouncing cows constantly. So find a spot in your world, move over to it and dig 2 blocks down and then 2 blocks down again. Just like on the first design, place a chest at the front and then a hopper going into that chest. Now either to the left, to the right, or behind the hopper, you'll need a dispenser facing inwards, just like this. After that, you can go ahead and build 2 blocks up all the way around this thing, just like I've done here, and in the back corners and the front corner as well, just one front corner. Now, directly above your chest, you'll want an upside down staircase and then another solid block on top of that staircase. Place a button on the side of the block that is directly above your dispenser, and then inside of the dispenser, place a water bucket. Now, finally, you'll need a fence post directly above the center hole, but wait a minute. Because first, we'll need to get some cows inside of this thing. Now, getting a cow inside of your farm is going to be the same no matter which design you build. First, find a cow in your world and lure it over to where your farm is. Then you'll need your cow to be up on top of the farm, like my cow is here. And while still holding the wheat in your hand, just nudge the cow over the center hole. This can be a little frustrating and can take some time, but you want your cow to fall into the hole. You'll need to do this 2 times, so for 2 cows. If you happen to have built the first design, it may be easier to remove the water at the bottom for now to get your cows into this thing. And after you have 2 cows inside of your farm, place a fence post above the farm. This will help keep the cows inside of the farm and control their bouncing when there is water inside of this farm. And that's it. So to use this thing, walk over to it with some wheat and feed the cows. It can be easier to feed all of the cows if you move your cursor in a semicircular motion around the center fence post like I'm doing here. This will help make sure you feed each and every single cow inside of this thing. Assuming you haven't changed your game rules, once you have 24 cows inside of this thing, any additional cows will die. Now fortunately, the game chooses to kill the adults off first, so that means if we have a 25th cow in there and it is a baby, a random adult cow will be chosen and killed. And then the drops from that adult cow, well, they'll be placed into your chest, nice and conveniently for you. So that's actually it. That's all you need to know for the two designs. Before I end the video, I'd like to provide a tiny bit of explanation. These two cow designs that I'm showing off to you, well, they're not new, they're not original. They've been around in the community for quite a few years now. The more expensive design is the older design. On this build, you will want blocks filling in your corners because cows seem to glitch out of it for some reason. That's why I really don't recommend building this design. I've experienced this whole cow glitching out of the farm thing since the 1.13 update. So that is why I recommend building the cheaper design on the left. Unfortunately, the cheaper design on the left is a little bit more noisy though, so there's that. It kind of is what it is. But there you go, that is a simple and easy cow crusher design. If you liked the video, if it helped you out, please drop a like and subscribe. You should probably turn that notification bell on as well. It'll help you stay up to date with me and the community and all of the cool videos. I am working on remastering, if you will, a lot of my old tutorials, improving them all, and this is the first one of many. Thank you very much for watching. If you love what I do, I've got a Patreon down below. You gain access to the Dangergraph fan server, early access to content, tons of other cool things, so check it out if you want, and if not, that's cool too. Thanks for watching. Go have a good day. I will see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.